Meltan and Melmetal. Those are the new Pokemons that are getting released this week. So today we are going to take a look at those and see if it's worth it, if you should get it or not. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to a new video and let's go and check the events right now. So this week what we have Meltan, we have Melmetal, we have Overlord Melmetal, we have Dynamax Melmetal, we have the held item as well. Holy, we have so much just Melmetal week this week. About the held item, if you guys want to check what the 2-star held item provides or any other 2-star held item, you guys can go to Pokeland Legends Club, the link is in the description, and you can check like a bunch of held items over there. Now, Meltan and Melmetal. This week you can get Meltan from events. We have like recharge event. We will get into it. And in order to get Melmetal, it's simple. It's a simple evolution. Nothing like specifically like nothing crazy to evolve. It's like very simple evolution over here. Let's go through the events, shall we? So we should start with a limited sign-in event. Over here, across the week, you can get free Meltan shards. Now you can get like 7, 14 over here, plus 9, plus 14, plus 9. You can get a little bit more with a trick, but for that, you should join the Discord. Link is in the description, ask over there if you don't know about the trick. After claiming your free Meltan shards, where else can we get Meltan shards? So first of all, we have the diamond burning somewhere over here. Oh, okay, it's on the first one. So diamond burning, if you spend a total of 4,000 diamonds every day, you get 10 Meltan shards. Keeping in mind that if you are low on diamonds, you don't want to lose many diamonds, or for example, you don't have enough diamonds to burn to the whole week, you can always play Monster Riot. You just spend diamonds on killing more bosses on Monster Riot and you get diamonds in return. This way it's like more cost effective. You are not actually spending too many diamonds or losing too many diamonds for this diamond burning, and you are getting shards in return in order that you can just convert into unishards and, well, you know, get strike cards later or anything else you might need. That's just one suggestion for burning diamonds. There's other things. Let's go back to Meltan and see where can you get more shards of Meltan. The other way of getting shards is with a daily recharge. So you get up to 12 shards if you recharge $5 a day. If you recharge $5 a day and also you don't miss any login, and also at the same time you do all the diamond burnings every day, you should have enough shards at the end of the week to get Meltan. But if you have some extra firebooks and you don't really want to recharge, well, you can also get Meltan over here, exchange for firebooks over here, or even there's Overlord and Dynamax Meltan available. But today we are going to only talk about the base form, the not Overlord, so that we can know if it's worth to get it or not. First of all, Melmetal has its own legendary journey, as we can see over here, but the problem is that you can only you can only participate if you have Overlord Melmetal. Actually, since it says on the description like Melmetal held, let's actually try. If I give a held item to Melmetal, this held item over here. Now, does it work over here on the legendary journey? It would be very interesting, to be honest, because it says over here, this team should include Overlord Melmetal or Overlord Melmetal held. So I don't know, could be a bug, but no, sadly you really need the Overlord Melmetal to be able to play the legendary journey, and the wish star that we have over here is for Z skills, so it's not the most important wish star that we have. So if you're the kind of guy that usually just gets the Pokemon for the wish stars and you are a little bit scared, be like, oh, but I did not want to get an Overlord for this, well, the wish star is nothing like that justifies the use of 1.6k firebooks for the Overlord, even though the Pokemon itself on Overlord is very nice, but that's for another video. So as far as I know, this held item is not doing anything to the normal Melmetal. I tried a little bit, even though some people claim, and I already tested it as well, that this held item actually provides extra stuff for the Overlord and not just the Dynamax. But about the Overlord, it will be for another video, or if you guys want to join later on the stream, feel free to show up. But anyways, let's see what does this Melmetal provide. So as first ability, we can get heavy armor, and if we go to the book really quick and see what he can provide as a second ability, I basically just said heavy armor because it's the most appealing one. He's supposed to be a tanky boy, so heavy armor helps him on that. Second ability, he actually has his special ability already, making all of your Pokemon immune to paralysis, and the chance of being hit is reduced by 40%. Actually, I'm going to inherit something over here into our Melmetal so that I can try it out in battle as well. And let's change his ability. We got heavy armor over here, so why not? So on this base form of Melmetal, we have the passive that increases his own max HP, so only benefits himself, but all the other things are still nice for your whole team. Inflict heavy armor to all allied Pokemon for 1 round. This means that all of your Pokemon cannot take more than 25% damage of their max HP, which is awesome. If the enemy has one move that would one-shot you, it doesn't one-shot anymore. They can only do 25% max HP damage, and it's to all allied Pokemon, not just steel types like some skills have. We also have Magnetstorm, which is another buff that will increase all your steel type Pokemon skill damage by 50% for 3 rounds. So even as a not Overlord, it already has a very cool buff. Then we have the double Iron Mash, which is just a skill for damage, and then the ultimate. Meltdown deals steel type physical attack damage, and all of your other steel type Pokemon get 100% skill damage increase. And this effect will be only for 1 round, but can be already more than enough to just disappear with the enemy. Now, doing some limit test over here, we are going into a dungeon and see what can we do. So this is the buff over there that I just used, and the buff is like to all allied Pokemon, so it's not to myself. So your only damage skill is the steel one or the ultimate one. The ultimate is actually quite nice because it's like what, 150 skill power. So with the steel moves, very nice against the Curums, and then using your ultimate. And as we can see, we have some dodge over there going on, but basically we should be going to jump into something a little bit harder. We have a 1.8 million Melmetal. We are going to something that is a recommended power is 4.4 million. I don't know if this is going to end well. It's fire types as well, so it should counter our steel type boy, but let's see how this goes. So as you can see, we have a decent amount of defense. That's a good thing about this, is the decent amount of defense. And then we have over here, dealing electric type physical damage, all enemies, all of your steel type Pokemon skill damage is increased by 50% for 3 rounds, and this should increase, as you can see over there. Oh wow, where's my arrow? I have the skill damage increase. So sadly, my only damaging move is a steel type, so this guy is a buffer mostly. Okay, he will be mostly a buffer, not something to damage with, but as you guys can see, it's something very hard to kill, like very hard to kill. And I just got like another round of just attacks. I'm not doing damage, you know? I'm not doing damage, but I'm also not dying. And keeping in mind that I have no hidden skills, so I'm not healing anything. This is just damage from the start of the round that I just survived, and I'm just here, I'm just existing, I'm still alive. Why don't we put a random steel type attacker over here with us and see if he survives? It would be interesting to see. I'm using a Resonance Dialga, it's level 1, okay. It's not the greatest thing, it's just to try and test the waters, seeing how much actually we do take. And what am I going to do? I'm going to use my Magnetstorm, increasing my Dialga's attack. And over here, maybe? Okay, it's not bad, it's not bad. But you know what I can test? I can test what is the damage without having, as you can see, Dialga is gone because Melmetal is the tanky boy, but Dialga is level 1 as well. You know what I can test? I can test Dialga alone, just so that we can understand the damage difference that this guy can provide to steel type Pokemon. Okay, Dialga alone, hopefully he will survive the attacks over here. So our first attack is going to be a Z or R dragon, and boom. As we can see, there's a very decent damage difference. there's a decent damage difference. I think it critted sometimes that it did not crit before, but we could see on the first attack it was like a very decent damage difference. Now, for the players who don't spend much and they are wondering if it is worth it or not to get Melmetal on their account. Now, keeping in mind, as you guys could see, this Pokemon is not a damage dealer, so don't expect that he will deal a lot of damage to the enemy unless they are weak to steel types. If they are weak to steel types, he has some very powerful steel moves in order to attack the enemy. But mostly, this Pokemon is a steel type buffer. So this means if you have any steel type attackers in your account, this can be amazing, especially over here with Shield, for example. Shield kills an enemy with his ultimate, and if he does, increases all the action points for his other steel types. In other words, if Shield kills an enemy with his ultimate, it makes all of the steel type Pokemon move, which means that this Pokemon over here will be able to use his buff. But we are not going to talk about Sword and Shield team today, because that's going for Overlord Melmetal, which is just much better. But in short, I do suggest getting Melmetal if you have any kind of steel type Pokemon on your account, or even if you're just planning to get any kind of steel type Pokemon on your account. He's a Pokemon that is very tanky, especially early game. This becomes like very tanky, and it can help you supporting your steel type Pokemons. Well, this was the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will soon also review the Overlord Melmetal and see how he behaves in the top tier as well. So don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.